But they are cool. I like them.
You're also partially translucent.
Okay. So I came here because I finally got the results.
Oh, you did. You'll never guess.
And
what
guess
they are.
what it is? Because I'm so happy.
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
I mean,
Go.
I 100% knew you were pregnant. I mean, the weekend was so obvious.
Yeah.
She's like hungry. She's like, Ethan, can you make me tacos? She's tired. She's hungry.
Yep.
You had a headache or something?
Yep.
That's a big one. If you have a headache, ladies, pregnant.
Only explanation.
But there it is. And most of all, I knew it was gonna work is because it's a boy.
Right.
Right.
It's so crazy that
The Klein boys.
we're just so destined to have boys.
But you know what? I really think that there's a good chance that, I mean, you never know what they might identify as once they grow.
Right.
But out of 3, one might be.
So you're hoping that one will be open to changing his sexual identity for you.
Very progressive.
Okay, there's still a chance.
Absolutely.
There's still a chance.
There's still a chance.
I like your optimism.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
might still have a girl.
You
never
can still have a
know.
girl.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And
Yeah.
That's optimistic. I like that. We'll have to poll them when they're like 18. Hey, so listen, mom's been wondering. Any girl in you?
Who's taking one for the team?
One of you boys needs a switch for mom. Yeah.
Well, mazel tov, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Three
Congrats.
boys, man. The third time is so
boys.
different. Like the first time
Yeah.
was like we're like on the edge of our seats. Everything's insane. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
The second time was
It's like, we're doing it again. I can't remember stuff.
it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's not exciting now, but now it's like we weren't even thinking about it. And I'm almost not even I'm not even gonna know what's happening until that baby's born.
You don't even
Yeah.
have to think about it, dude.
And there's just gonna
There's
be
going to be zero prep in this house this time.
we don't need to.
Yeah,
We've been having
it's like-
babies for like a whole decade now.
It's like we already have everything. It's just whenever the baby's going to be ready to pop out.
Same gender. We just mainline them through all the clothes, the toys,
Speed run.
leftover diapers, potty training, bikes, toy. It's like everything's right here for you. We don't have a name yet. That part.
No,
is
we
weird.
don't.
We
We,
had-
had a name for a girl from the beginning. Same as, like, we always knew it was Theodore and
Brucey Doocy.
well, I mean the girl name.
Oh, Olive.
We already said it, right?
Yeah.
we already
we
said
said
it.
it.
Okay.
Well,
So
we
it's
never-
Theodore and Olive.
Olive is officially retired.
Yeah. Olive is retired.
You can name him Oliver.
That's what everybody says. And you know what? Theodore likes it.
Theodore's obsessed with the name Oliver.
He's like, Oliver?
I am not. I'll tell you,
the
I'm
heck?
not.
But
I'm not
Oliver
naming my son
Tree-
Oliver.
Not name your son that just because of
I
that.
can and I
episode,
am. Because frankly, I like the name Oliver too. And if I didn't know him, we'd probably think about Oliver.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I can't do it. It's not worth it. I can't give that to him. He'll never shut the fuck up for as long
But
as
it's
this
kind of
child
a perfect name, and Theodore loves it.
He's moved on. He's moved on.
though. He's moved on.
We're like, it can't be Oliver, dude. Ethan Jr., people like Jr.
Or maybe after their favorite uncle, Zach Lewis, you know.
Zach Lewis live at the Rock.
Yeah, throw that in the middle name. I'd be honored, you know.
Troubadour. Yeah.
Some of the other ones we're thinking about was people like Oliver, but I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it. It will be so not worth it.
He
That
doesn't
kid
have
will
a
come
monopoly
out
on
with
that name.
PTSD,
He
dude.
doesn't own that.
He'll come out damaged. Other ones we're thinking about is Levi, which I'm not
Hell yeah.
100% on.
Levi?
Let's fucking
Oh, you
go.
like that because of the Attack on Titan?
Yeah, that's
I think
what
that-
mine goes to as well.
That's a solid name.
It's a pretty solid
Yeah.
name.
I'm like, and then the other one was
There's also the singer Levin Helm, so we always kind of liked Levin, but then that went out of the list
Levin.
recently
yeah,
too.
Yeah, it just sounds like leavened bread. which we're against as Jews.
Right. Yeah.
We're pro matzah.
Sacrilegious.
Leavened bread, it's when bread rises, you know?
Oh my God.
So we have Levi. What was the other one?
Zach Lewis.
Winston.
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 I like Winston.
That's cute.
It's a solid name.
You guys like
That's
Winston?
from
Adorable. Like a baby named Winston.
from the book
Sirens and
Sirens.
Sirens.
Yeah.
This guy had the best name ever, and I thought it was so good.
And
What was there another one? Wasn't there?
that might be all of our names.
Oh, his name was Winston Niles Rumford III. Such a great name. Yeah. Okay, Winston might be good. People seem to like that. What about
Which one are they liking?
Well, let's do a poll. I'm curious what the people think.
Okay, let's
This
do-
poll is not binding for the record.
No.
Okay, non-binding poll.
Calling
but I-
Winston
So
Winnie. That'd be so
Levi, Winston,
I was
Oliver. We're still keeping it in the question.
I pitched to Hila Shredder Jr.
He was not kidding.
Shredder.
He
Yeah,
actually
Shredder.
no. He suggested it as a middle name, and he was not kidding. Because
What's wrong with
so
that?
Ethan
Nobody
was
cares.
like, you know how when somebody passes away, you give the middle name after like a grandparent or something. So he's like, so
well,
if something happens to Shredder, would you consider doing Shredder as the middle name?
what's
And
wrong
I was like,
with that? I want to honor him.
well, that could be for the next dog,
No,
know,
I'm not. No,
but I don't know that you could do that for the kid.
Shredder.
I don't know about that. I don't know how they would feel about that.
It's a badass name.
I'll give him some guitar lessons so it'll fit. You know.
He shreds.
Yeah. He
I
shreds.
see.
All right, what do we have on the
Levi, Winston, Oliver, and Shredder Jr.
No, take Shredder out. Yeah,
Okay.
take Shredder out.
Alfredo.
No,
Alfredo.
Oh,
Dante.
Alfred. Somebody.
Wait, do you like Dante? I saw someone say that.
Dante, I like that.
Kind of fire. Is that like an Italian name though?
Ooh, well, yeah.
Yep.
If
Good
I
name.
like it,
I mean,
enough.
Dante,
It feels a little foreign to me.
and which we don't like, right?
Just that I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would connect with it personally.
Right. It's not of your world.
I thought you were part Italian, Hila. Like 2%.
is.
Yeah.
He's 15% Italian.
Oh,
barely.
15. That's big.
That's you get Italian names at that
Yeah.
at that point.
You're in. You're in the club.
You come to me on the day of my son's birth,
Typing too fast.
and you say to me,
Walter,
Walter. That just makes me think of Over the Line.
Breaking Bad.
Walter.
All right, let's throw it up what we've got so far. Arthur, no, it just makes me think of Steven Crowder's voicing for the show Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah.
Wait, he did that?
Yes, his big
No.
break, his first job in acting, he was a voice for one of the cartoons on Arthur.
What?
But he was like a kid, right? And he died.
That's just so
Teenager, I think. Or
Yeah, I know, man.
something.
Something happened between Arthur and now that really fucked him up.
I have some input from your mother, Donna.
Oh, great.
She said they should name the baby after Grandma Eileen.
Okay. Go on.
That's just I
Do
received
you
a
have
message
any?
just now
That's
from
not
her.
really
Eileen
a very
Shredder
specific
Klein.
suggestion.
They should name.
Do you want us to name our son Grandma Eileen? What do you want?
First name Grandma, middle name Eileen.
Yeah.
Is there a
Yeah,
is there a
what's
masculine
the
form of
suggestion?
Eileen?
Donatello?
That's kind of.
You know what's a name that I always loved? Alfonso
right.
or Alphonse. Alfonso, but then he'll just be Al, which isn't the worst.
You can call him Al.
You can call me Al. Yeah.
What about like Xerxes?
Xerxes.
That's a strong name. Yeah.
Emperor of the Persian Empire.
Sure. Yeah.
Xerxes.
Donna said Ezra.
Well, I like that.
Ezra
Wait,
Miller.
what is that? Is that
Oh, Ezra
related to
Miller.
Eileen?
I don't think so.
She bailed on her own idea. I don't like Ezra. It's just
don't
not
like it.
nothing personal, kid.
Isn't there? Yeah. There's a famous journalist named Ezra Klein, so it's taken anyways.
That's true. He's the This American Life guy, right?
right.
It's just all I can think of is like some old Israeli men. It's not the vibe.
Well, throw a Luigi.
Howie?
I like a Luigi.
You said
Feel
no
about
to.
Howie.
You said to no to Italian names, and everything you've suggested since then has been an Italian-sounding name.
I like the Italian names. Hila's the xenophobe.
I'm not.
It's a Luigi.
I just didn't like Dante. Sorry.
Elliot, nah.
Eli.
Nah.
Suggestion.
It's a team of Luigi.
Jebediah.
Oh.
Jebediah Klein.
That's right. We
Please
used
clap.
to sit out here on the porch.
no.
Like,
I didn't mean to
on
get
a
you started.
Please
Slow
clap.
day like this.
Somebody said Howie.
What do you
Nah.
think about Elliot?
Nah.
No. Well,
I'm seeing a lot of
cute.
Freddies.
Freddie? We already have a Freddie. Alfredo.
True.
Elton was suggested
Nah.
by your mom.
we did think about
Like
that at one
John?
point.
Alfonso. Antonio.
Your dad has a suggestion. He said
Oh.
Elon.
Elon. Oh my, that's the most cursed name I could give a child right now.
My
What?
mom would be so happy though, because it would be after her name, because her name is Ilana. It's basically
Elon.
the same.
You know, Elon's not a
Elon.
bad name, but the vibes right now are not right.
Yeah.
It's like
Terrible.
it's like naming my son like Adolf.
Adolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's not a
vibes.
bad name really on face.
Yeah.
Apparently, it used to be an extremely popular name. And
I mean, dude, how many people have just like ended a whole fucking name? He retired his jerseys, what he did.
That is a great point.
I mean, this is an interesting suggestion. Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like HarveyWeinstein.com? Klein.
interesting.
I like that.
You know, people
Good
could
advertising.
check to see
Ishmael.
if anybody else has named that by going to Google and searching that.
Yeah, that would
phrase.
be
Yeah.
would be a
You
good
do a little
idea.
research on that.
That's a really good idea. Google Ryan Kavanaugh and just look. Rupert, Rupee, Matteo, Atticus.
That's nice. I like that.
Atticus?
I do like that. To Kill a Mockingbird.
Atticus.
Genghis.
Interesting.
What happened to Genghis?
Bring it back, dude.
Now,
Bring
Gary
it
just
back.
said Evan.
Evan.
They're really on this E name. Eileen, Ezra, Elton, Elon, and Evan are.
They're
I
trying.
do like it because it starts with Aleph in Hebrew, and I do generally I like names that starts with Aleph. This guy.
Pedro. That's not even Italian. Phoenix. What about just like, what if we got real weird with it and you just give them like River? That there's River Phoenix.
River's not that weird.
You go River. But I never met a river in my life. It's just a thing. You go, it's your river. And people like it.
I don't think we're one of those couples though
Cloud.
that go for the weird names.
Table.
Yeah.
It's a little too LA.
What was George's?
Hi.
It's a little
Hi,
too
Klein.
like
Soda.
it's too like
I like soda. I genuinely like soda. But
That's
for a
true.
girl.
For
you
a
like,
girl
you like
though.
the letter E, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I pulled up some E names. Elias.
Urkel.
Elias.
I think that's a
Elias.
nice name.
Elias.
Elijah. Enzo.
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 I like it.
Hey,
Low-key.
Renzo. Elden Ring Klein.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm reading that there's a
Elden
legal
Ring.
baby
Elden
name.
is kind of a cool name.
I don't like Elton.
No, Elden Ring.
Oh, Eldon?
Without
Wait,
the ring.
is Eldon? Is
Kind
that
of
a real
cool
name?
I don't know, but I'm saying
is kind of a
sounds
vibe.
nice.
Yeah.
Is that
I
a
like-
name? Eldon?
Eldon.
I don't think so.
It is now. But he's going to know he's named
oh.
after a video game now.
Eldon is a boy's name of Old English origin that means Ella's Hill. Gamers might recognize the name from Elden Ring
It
video
literally
Gamers
Yeah.
rise
Yeah.
the fuck up, dude.
Gamers rise
I
up.
don't, I don't
real
hate
ones will
Eldon.
know.
I don't hate it.
Also, I like L as a nickname.
Oh yeah, like 11.
I like that.
Eldon? Is there anything else that has an L in it that we could maybe play with? Like, other than, I mean, I like Eldon, though.
Elijah.
Elliot.
Eli.
I don't like
Elohim.
those. Eldon is better than all those names. Peace and love to those people who have that name.
I'm seeing there's illegal baby names. I
Elio?
didn't know that was a thing.
Elio.
Illegal?
Yeah, you can't name your baby like blowjob or something.
You can't
Oh,
name
what?
you can't name them King, Queen, Jesus Christ, Santa Claus.
Okay, you can't name them Jesus Christ.
Wait, that can't be. True.
That's.
I
You
can't,
can't name them Queen.
You can't name them at.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. If this is a federal law, you're sure?
Let me double check.
I can't name my child
What about Jesus?
Santa
You should name
Claus?
your kid Jesus Christ just to spite them.
Jesus Christ.
You
Jesus
can't name
Christ,
the
Shredder
protest.
Jesus
Klein.
Christ Klein. bitch.
What about Jesus? Like that's a name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of
but
people
not
have the name
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ.
That's just Jesus in Spanish.
You just can't have
Right.
Christ.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. Well, well,
Somebody said Edward. Do you like that?
that's my middle name.
I know that. But do you like it for a first name?
Edward,
Team Edward.
Eddie, Ed, Big Ed.
A lot of people.
I don't love Ed and Eddie, but I think Edward is nice.
I like Eldon, which is fucking weird.
That's crazy.
Son, it's time you played this game. It's
Your
your
namesake.
namesake. Elden Ring, my son. Sit around, child. It's time to learn about your origin.
Your mom suggests Elvis.
Elvis?
No.
I
Hate Elvis.
most overrated
Emile?
magician ever.
Emile. I'm just going down the list.
El Gordo, or
It's kind of cute.
El Gordo.
Cute, I think.
what's the name of that? Oh, El
Emile?
Chapo.
Ethan didn't hear that.
What?
Emile.
A meal?
E-M-I-L-E.
Yeah, I'm ready to have a meal, not name my kid.
All right, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Hey,
Let's fucking go right
Fat.
now. I'm hungry.
You just dunked on that baby so hard.
Eldon? Okay, let's do a poll, because I actually like Eldon. That's kind of weird.
Eliel. That
People are
just
gonna-
showed up.
Okay, so add Eldon to those other options. And let's
Levi, Winston, Oliver, and Eldon. Here we go. Ask
Do you like Edward?
the community.
I mean, I don't...
my problem is that I don't love the short Ed and Eddie. I don't love those.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie. There was a cartoon that Ed, Eddie, and Eddie. Levi, Winston, Oliver, or Eldon. Which one are you thinking? Don't say it. Just point to it. Levi, Winston. What would be a short name for Winston? Winnie?
That's a little bit of a problem for me.
Win.
That's
I don't love
adorable.
that.
Win?
And I
Win's
think,
cute.
Winnie, I think is
It needs to have some kind of E, though. Winnie.
I feel like in Hebrew that's gonna become Vinny, which I don't
Vinny?
really like.
They don't do W's in Hebrew?
Like weenie?
Winnie the
Sounds
Pooh.
weird.
How do they call Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, we say weenie, but it sounds weird.
Oliver?
Actually, they don't.
Or Elvis.
He's just called Pooh the bear. Pooh a bear.
Pooh?
Mm.
Let's say him Pooh then.
Name him Pooh.
I'm voting for that, if you believe it.
There are literary characters
Wow.
named Winnie.
That's crazy, dude. That's the one I voted for Eldon. Isn't that so weird? Eldon?
Nice name.
Elden Ring expansion pack when? When is that coming out? I've been waiting
That's a great
so
question.
fucking long,
They're
dude.
fucking up.
My kid's gonna go to my Eldon's gonna go to college before the Eldon.
So true.
I like Eldon. Mom and Dad, what do you guys think about Eldon? Here's some rules to follow. Each state has its own set of rules for naming. Some states have more lenient regulations, while others have more strict. Common restrictions in various states include special characters. Oh, come on. How am I going to name my chat and my password if I can't use special characters? Obscenities and offensive terms. Names that are considered obscene, offensive, or derogatory are typically not allowed. Okay. Lame.
Boring.
Numerals. Some states do not permit the use of numbers. Well, that makes sense. I mean,
Wait, so did Elon's son's name, is that following the guidelines?
I think Elon had to change it, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did he?
Or let's see.
or no, I don't.
Or he initially wanted to name him something else, but had to change.
I think that there wasn't a special character. It was just like a
No?
different.
It has a dash in it, but maybe
Okay.
dashes are okay because I guess names have hyphens.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Names have
So-
hyphens.
Recently,
A
Grimes
dash?
and Musk had to change
Yeah.
their son's
Oh,
name
like
to
a
comply.
two-word Betty Lou.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do have the whatever that figure is, the A and E compound. I forget.
Yeah, I think
what
it's
that's
Norwegian.
called. Yeah, I guess.
Recently, Grimes and Musk had to change their son's name to comply with California law.
There you go.
Under law, names must be written on birth certificates using the 26 alphabetical letters of the English language.
Right.
Oh, so that the umlauts and the AE.
Well, it has numbers in there too. So
What do you think
No
about
numbers,
Henry?
apparently.
I just saw it in there.
Henry?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate Henry.
I don't hate it.
Henry? Supper's ready, Henry.
You know we'll be doing that all day at home.
Henry III was one of the great kings of Lord of the Manor.
We have a close friend named Isaac, so that one doesn't work.
Okay, so people are liking Oliver. Now Oliver overtook. Okay, let's
I still like Oliver. I do.
let's tone it down. Let's tone it down. Let's do another poll. Don't play that.
Okay.
We're gonna,
Giovanni.
I mean, if we go for Oliver, we might have to ban all Oliver Tree sound bites.
Banned from the show.
We might have
Banned
to
from the soundboard.
cut any ties with him.
We're cutting ties.
And that
Well,
doesn't
that
sound
whole
so-
Godfather joke thing is like, it's gonna be so, it's gonna be so nonstop and so absurd. The kid's gonna be bullied before he's even born. Is that what you want? Woody?
So what am I doing?
Okay, so
just
new poll.
between Oliver and Eldon?
Oliver, Eldon, and do we like Henry? Do we want to add Henry to the
I like it right now.
Henry.
Archduke Ferdinand?
All of these are very British coded. Winston as well. You guys have like a whole British theme happening here. Oliver.
I like old retired,
Henry.
like
Yeah.
classy sounding names
Yeah.
that nobody's used in 100
Yeah,
years.
Like
Egbert.
somebody that was made, an emperor at some point. Or,
No, I was suggesting Egbert.
Oh,
Egbert, Humperdinck.
Egbert.
You
Name
like,
your
like,
kid-
old
name your kid
man
Egbert.
I
names?
like Egbert. Wait,
like
is that
it?
a name?
Yeah.
Arthur.
Egbert's
What
the
about
real name.
Gaylord? Wait, what do you mean? That's an actual name. That's just a popular name.
I don't
Gaylord
like
Fokker.
Egbert or Gaylord.
You don't like Gaylord? Why? Egbert is kind of fire. Egbert.
It sounds like eggplant to me.
You could call him Eggy. That's dope.
That's
Eggy.
terrible.
I still
That is
like.
horrible.
I still want to call my. I still like Duckworth.
Yeah, Ethan likes Duckworth.
That name is so
We
sick.
cannot agree on that one.
Duckworth.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't
Terrible.
that,
You call him Ducky.
isn't that Kendrick
Oh, Duck-
Lamar's middle
Yes.
name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's his surname.
That's where he got it.
Duckworth. Ducky's the coolest fucking nickname.
Ducky's cute.
Ducky
Yeah.
is
But
fine.
Ducky's
Ducky
cute
is
like when
cute,
they're a
but
little
Duckworth-
kid. I don't know about
I like when
her.
adults use like Teddy Roosevelt. Like that's badass. His name. He still goes by Teddy, even though he's like a Rough Rider. He like does genocide on Native Americans, but he's still called Teddy.
Damn. What a contrast.
Did he do genocide on Native Americans, Teddy, or was that?
Yeah, they all did.
Yeah, he did that. He did that shit. If you go to the Museum of Natural History in New York City, there's a giant statue of Teddy Roosevelt and like two Native Americans. Like it's so fucked up. Hold on, let me pull this up. I think they removed it recently because people were getting upset.
Do you want me to put up this poll?
So what are the options?
Oliver, Eldon, Henry.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, go ahead. Let's get it.
Okay, which do you like? Question mark.
I always liked the name Henry, but AB doesn't. And he's
Henry?
made fun of me since, Henry.
It just makes me think of Henry Hill
Look at this shit.
Who's that?
from Goodfellas.
Oh.
This is what's agreed to.
Oh yeah, we walked by that a lot. right?
Everyone's like, yeah, I was
York?
always like, this got a little weird.
He's leading them out of their ancestral homes.
Oh. So did they remove it?
I read something that people were getting. Oh yeah, here it is. Controversial Teddy Roosevelt statue removed from outside New York City
Oh
Museum.
wow.
That must have happened. Sheesh,
Yeah, when did-
2020.
Oh.
So I wonder what
we
did they-
walked by it when it was still there.
We walked about it many times. It's right
Yeah.
in front of the Natural History Museum, right in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
So what did they replace it with? I wonder. You know. Okay. Well, there it is.
Oliver seems to be taking a slight edge here.
You guys are fucking with us.
I don't know why,
I
I
wa-
like the name.
I like Oliver, but I
mean,
can't.
I feel like this is a lifelong decision, and I don't think that this should affect it.
Yeah.
Well,
like some asshole.
Okay, but they have to
Oliver.
promise not to make fun of him.
Who's they?
Who's they?
Everybody watching, everybody who's aware.
It's gonna make fun of your
If
baby.
Oliver starts saying shit, I'm gonna hit the button and hang up on him.
All right.
If he talks about our son, button, hang up.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Okay.
There's no grandfather. There's no godfather. Shit. There's none of that.
Well, he'll know the name of this one, at least. He'll know the name.
I wouldn't even
won't
count on
forget
that. Yeah.
He won't forget this one.
Right.
He still might not know.
I like Oliver. That's the shame of it. And Teddy does too. Teddy gets very passionate about these things. Like when we thought we might have a girl, a Lavender,
That was the name he wanted, Lavender.
Lavender.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow, that's and that he brought that
He
out.
brought
of the
that up.
ether.
That's the sweetest thing.
And I
ever.
was like, that is really a sweet, beautiful name,
Yeah.
but it wasn't meant to be. We're only destined to have boys. It's absolutely nuts.
Oh boy.
Because if you think about it, like some families, they'll have 3, 4, 5 boys, but we did.
I never thought I would be one of those persons, though.
Some families have 4 or 5 daughters,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty wild too, I'm sure.
Both of our parents had both, so I just felt like that was just obvious. We were gonna have like
Right.
both. You
Mix
know?
it up.
Yeah, but
But here's the thing. We did the IVF, and you had like 9 eggs.
I mean, like besides this, right now, there's still 7 more boys, all in good condition.
They're all lined up, ready to go.
It's crazy.
I was gonna say it's like we had 9 kids basically, and they're
Yeah.
all boys.
Yeah. So
Damn.
if anybody wants a Klein boy,
And the one girl, she just didn't make it. God rest her soul. I mean, she was just an egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just an egg.
Yeah.
It never got fertilized. I think that's what the problem was.
Eggs.
My semen just fucking recoils at the thought of a female egg.
That's beta.
They go in, they're like, nah, bail out.
Cement posted.
All right, chill. So Oliver, okay, all right. I guess we have
We
to.
have time though. We still got time.
Eldon's kind of fire though.
I do like Eldon.
Abner,
No.
Hubert, Stanley,
Mm-mm.
Stanley Cup, Klein, Maxwell,
No.
Omar. I'm just reading them off.
Uh huh.
Duckworth. Can you do it but include Duckworth? Like genuinely, I think it's such a good name, but you guys really think it's fucked up, huh? Duckworth. Is that? I don't know.
What
Kinda
do you
goofy.
guys in the office think?
About Duckworth?
Yeah.
Goofy. I'm sorry.
Very goofy.
Yeah.
Don't
Really?
like it.
That kid's getting picked on.
Wait, did
That's
anyone
what
say
I'm
that?
saying.
did someone say
Nobody
they like
likes it.
Yeah, that kid is definitely
Did
getting
someone
picked
say they
on.
like it?
We said don't like
Don't
it.
like
Oh,
it.
Lena said
Hard,
don't like it.
Hard. They really don't like it.
Do not.
Sorry.
All right, well, what about Ducky?
I don't like it.
Just Ducky.
Ducky is so cute.
You
Honestly,
see? Just
Ducky is cute, but like, what's the full name? It feels like a
No, it's
cute like
Ducky.
nickname.
His name's Ducky.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool till he's like 10.
sounds like a written toddler. You know what I mean? Like a toddler
No,
that shouldn't
just look
grow.
at Dan's face. Like, just look at that.
How about Dan?
Dan.
That's good.
It's a good
That's really
Jewish
good.
name.
Daniel Klein.
Daniel.
Damn, people
Ducky
really
for
hate
Dan.
Ducky.
He's a prophet or something.
Mr. Beast?
Cool guy. General cool guy.
That's awesome.
Just name him Mr.
Please.
Beast. You should
First
name him
name
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Middle name Beast.
I named my
Klein.
son after Mr. Beast. I need Mr. Beast to acknowledge we named our son Mr. Beast. I traveled across the country to find Mr. Beast.
Baby named Mr. Beast.
I have a meeting at 2, so
I'm throwing my newborn baby into a giant ditch on top of a burning train. His name is Mr. Beast.
I tied up an FBI agent. I created Will.
I gotta go.
Oh, I must have passed out from coffee and yelling.
Going a little
We
too
still
hard.
have a lot of time to think about this.
Someone in chat said Rocky.
Rocky?
Rocky? You guys were thinking of like Italian maybe?
I'm out on Rocky.
How
Very
about
much like the
Prometheus?
movie.
Prometheus?
How about Tiamat?
No.
Promo? Hey, Promo.
Or Albus, like Dumbledore.
Albus?
Oh, Elvis kind of.
It's too much like, oh, you named your kid from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is rough. That
I'd
is
rather
rough.
do Harry
Harry.
if we're gonna go Harry Potter.
Harry
right?
Balls. Why don't you just name him Harry Balls?
No.
Why don't you name him Todger Klein?
I think if his name was Harry Balls, he'd be picked on less than if his name was Ducky. if I'm
Oh
being
my
honest.
God! You hear that?
That's bullshit.
We could put that one too, right?
Yeah, okay, fine. Jeez.
Let's call him LMAO.
Everett, Finnegan, Mordecai, Buckley, Ember. Amber's the color of my eyes
And your energy.
And your energy, yeah.
and my energy.
What about a Zeppelin?
What?
Get out of here.
That's what,
Name that
I'm,
for your kid.
that's what I'm naming my first
What
one,
was
so-
the name?
Zeppelin?
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin?
Zeppelin.
Good. I'm glad it's meaningful
That
to
was
you.
good for you.
Yeah,
It
it's
works
good
for you.
I like it.
Works for Zaki.
What about Howard?
Oh,
Howard
there you go.
is. I
No.
kind of think it's a good name, but I wouldn't do it because it's too much like. Oh, you like Howard Stern?
Well, and Howard always is like, my name sucks. I have the worst name.
I disagree with him. I
agree
think it's a
with
cool
him.
name.
No offense to the Howards.
Or Holden.
I think it's a cool.
No, it's not a bad name. It's just it's just very like Howard.
Yeah.
What about
Then you can be Howie.
Rexford?
Rexford.
Lawrence?
Mm-mm.
Rex.
Hazel.
Lawrence Hazel. Oppenheimer Smith. John Jacob Oppenheimer Smith.
You see these Chat GPT Elden Ring like names? That
Oh,
were suggested?
sick. Hold on.
Some good ones in here.
Elmo. As a language.
Elmo.
So here,
Elmo.
ChatGPT gave. Dude, Elmo's kind of fire. Isn't it?
Saint Elmo.
Wait, we actually said
Saint
that as
Elmo's
a joke
fire.
with Teddy. Remember?
But now I like
And
Elmo.
he was like, "What? But he lives on Sesame
yeah,
Street."
what is our brother going to live on Sesame Street? Okay, here's.
Eddie said that?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said that.
Damn, he's got jokes.
He does.
Boys got jokes.
Okay, so
Okay, I do have an appointment.
hold on. So
Okay.
ChatGPT gave us suggestions other than duck. Okay, Duckworth, duckling, ducky, ducket, ducky, duckson,
Ducket.
duckhart, duckford, ducklin, ducklinson.
Rest my case.
Dude, you can't.
These
name,
are all terrible.
You can't name your kid anything that rhymes with fuck.
Oh.
It's just gonna be endless tease.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Here's some other Elden Ring-like names: Alric, Gwyn,
Artorias.
Artorias, Lothar,
Arthritis.
Sigmund,
Lothar. Damn.
Aethel, Emmerich, Arden, Ireland, Holdor.
Oh, just name him Hodor.
Hodor.
These are just Scandinavian.
Yeah, I was gonna
names.
say these all just sound like you know.
Would you consider Ethan or no?
Ethan?
Like Ethan Jr.
Nah, you don't want to. I feel like giving
Nah.
your name, your son Junior is like, I don't know.
It's like, wow, you really love yourself.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's way to fucking, you got to give your kid their own identity.
I also know like not a lot of Jewish people do that. Like
It's not a thing in Israel.
Yeah.
It's arrogant, isn't it? Like, I don't even know how to say it.
I think
If you're a
little
king,
bit.
I get it. It's like, yo, we're royalty, bitch. It's one name is all we fucking need.
Arabs don't do it a lot either, but we take our father's name as our middle name, which kind of
That's
sucks.
good. I like that. I mean, that's like an honorary,
Yeah, I think it's cool, but for the girls it sucks sometimes. Like Lena's Lena Ahmed.
Ahmed, which is a male name.
Yeah.
I like Ahmed. That's a nice name, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Always thought that was a nice name. Augustus Glump,
Donna says, "Tell Ethan Everest."
Everest.
That's fun.
She also suggested Eagle.
Eagle?
She said Eagle.
Any other animals you want? Oh, I guess I did say ducky.
Eagle Fang.
She's like, if duckies are lame, then eagles must be cool. Pterodactyl Klein.
Tyrannosaurus.
Quetzalcoatlus. That's the big ones. Yeah. Quetzalcoatlus Klein.
But alligator Klein.
Yeah. What about
Duncan.
Elton.
All right, we have time to
Hammerhead?
think. We have time.
Hammerhead Shark
We have
Klein.
so much time.
Gator Klein.
We can do this every episode.
Congrats. I'm excited. We're going to do it. Another fucking baby. Another boy.
Not a boy.
Another Klein boy world. Get ready.
Get ready.
Cool.
Bofa.
What?
Bofa these nuts.
Yo!